Susan Rice is full of garbage. She lied. I'm going to prove that in just a moment. Welcome to TBTV. I'm Tim Black. Obama advisors sort names of Trump associates in intel. This is published by Bloomberg View. Bloomberg dropped this morning. Is a very interesting article. White House lawyers last month discovered that the former national security advisor to Obama, Susan Rice, requested in raw intelligence reports on dozens of occasions that people connected to Donald Trump's transition team and campaign have their names exposed. The pattern of Rice's requests were discovered in the National Security Council review of the government's policy on unmasking the identities of individuals in the U.S. who are not targets of electronic surveillance or eavesdropping, but whose communications are collected incidentally. Now, you'll note that they say that Michael Flynn, Sessions, or any other Trump cabinet members or close associates may have incidentally been picked up in their surveillance of other people or what have you. The thing is this: when that happens, when it's U.S. citizens, and you say you're watching the ambassador to Russia, Sergei Kislyak, you're watching him and you're monitoring. When I say watching, I don't mean you're literally looking out a window. Must be very specific. When you are monitoring him, when you are surveilling him, whether it be by email, whether it be by his phone calls, or whatever, when you're doing that, when you collect that data and you're writing the reports up of what you have, the person, a U.S. citizen who you do not have that you're not investigating, you're supposed to cover up that name. That person will be referred to as U.S. Person 1 or U.S. Person 2. That was what was done, and Susan Rice requested, hey, I want to know who he's talking to. Well, he's a U.S. citizen. We're not looking at them. They didn't do anything. But they're not under our surveillance. So that's okay. I want to know. She made 12 of those, and they were all focused on Trump's people. Intelligence reports were summaries of monitored conversations, primarily between foreign officials discussing the Trump transition, but also in some cases, direct contact between members of the Trump team and monitored foreign officials. One U.S. official familiar with the report said they contained valuable political information on the Trump transition, such as whom the Trump team was meeting, the views of Trump associates on foreign policy matters, and plans for the incoming administration. Remember, this was being done during campaign. Remember, he wasn't the president yet. So don't you think this information was being collected to help the Democratic Party? Yeah, probably so. I mean, why are you watching this guy? He's not president. What security? What does he have? What does he know about? He hasn't been privy to everything yet, right? People need to think about this stuff. Now, the reason why I call Susan Rice a liar is because I don't know her personally, but I can make that claim because when she went on the PBS NewsHour last month, she was asked about this. And it says, Rice herself has not spoken directly on the issue of unmasking. Last month, when she was on the PBS NewsHour about reports that Trump transition officials, including Trump himself, were swept up in incidental intelligence collections, Rice said this: I know nothing about this. I was surprised to see reports from Chairman Nunes on that account today. She knew nothing about Trump's people being swept up in incidental surveillance when she was the one who uncovered their names and asked that the names be uncovered. You absolutely knew. You requested to know. You wanted to know and you knew. And you got on TV and you lied. You lied to the American people about what you knew. And why did you lie? Don't tell me it was for national security. You did it because you were covering your butt, because it's breaks so many protocols for you to do such. There are protections in place. People can't just spy on you and put your name out there and disseminate that information to whomever for whatever purpose. This is not Russia. See how that twist goes? Let me know what you think, guys, about Susan Rice and what we found out. Oh, no, we didn't look at you, Trump, but we did accidentally see you and monitored people around you, and we did kind of release that information, and we didn't protect your privacy and nothing like that. But no, you're wrong when you say that you were being watched. You were accidentally watched, and then we just kept on watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Subscribe to this channel for more up-to-date news coverage and real truth-telling.